Now, before we go further, I would like to make this statement here, and the statement is that nuclear science provides access to some of the most sensitive and non-destructive measurement techniques, and this is the reason nuclear sciences are used in life sciences. Therefore, you're using a PET scan, and you're using MRI and other devices in medicine. Now, if you consider 10 becquerel per liter activity of iodine-131, which was an average activity, or let's say the activity measured at SFU on March 19th, this corresponds to 10 to the 7th particles. So this is 10 million particles of iodine-131 per liter of water. 1 liter of water is 55.6 mole, or 3.3 times 10 to the 25th molecules. If you take the ratio, it tells you that we are sensitive to 10 to the 7th parts per 3.3 times 10 to the 25th, or 1 part per 3.3 times 10 to the 18, which means 3.3 times billion we see. All right? And that's why we've seen iodine-131 from Fukushima.
Pick up the Geiger counter. I'll lay it down on top of the sample. Whoa, right off the get-go. So as I mentioned before, you have to wait for this bar. These are 20-second cycles. You have to, whoa! That's really high, folks. At 1.2, you're to exit the area. That's 1.3. Now we have to wait for 5 of these cycles to know if it's actually, okay, dangerous. Okay, this is dangerous levels of radiation. Like I said, if we get 3 more of these cycles here, of these 20-second cycles, boy, I'm so glad I stayed out of the rain here. I just want to go wash my hair because in the first video when it first sprinkled down, I've got, if you folks saw that, it did go up, it spiked up to 1 in the first video, but fell back down to like 0.77, 0.88, which is still very high levels of radiation. But this, like I mentioned, in the SOAK's manual that comes here, it says that if you get 0.4, you're to look for the source of the radiation. At 1.2, you're to exit that location because it's considered very dangerous levels of radiation. This is not good. Lake Louise, highly radioactive rain. There's no doubt about it. That little squall that came down here, that was very short, wasn't very long. There's your 1-minute graph here. That keeps track of how much radiation it's picked up in the last minute. Look at those red spikes. Not good. Not good. And like I'm far away here from the west coast, we're 0.66. I don't know what to say. This is unbelievable, folks. Just unbelievable. So those of you that were doubting if Fukushima's coming here on the west coast, well, I'm in Alberta already, and here we go, 0.68.
福島第一原発でのその、ガスを抜くような作業で、激しくこのように
それで圧力が 0.75 メガパスカルから 0.55 メガパスカルまで、コンマ約0.2 メガパスカルです、だから2気圧ぐらいこのためにドーンと下がったわけですね。
あくまでもこれはその爆破弁というものを使った一つの作業であり、その内圧とありますけれども圧力を下げるための一つの作業ということですか。これは危険性というのはどうなんでしょうか。
I think it's possible that they would conceal this development. The nuclear industry has a history of duplicity, and cover up. Wherever you look, they will always try and shift the information in some way that makes them come out on top.
Hi everyone, just north of Toronto. It's the 14th of August 2011. It's Sunday. It's 5:55 p.m. and we just had a big rainstorm here. I beat the all-time records. For about 1 square meter of flat surface, smooth surface, I got 11,000 counts per minute, which beats the all-time record of about 10,000. And here's just the log, and it was measuring 400 counts per minute a few minutes ago. See, if I put the wand away, it dies down very quickly. The leaves, everything is radioactive, and I've got a couple hot spots. I'm sure it's the same down in the city. And here's a little where the water tends to collect. Well, I just pegged the needle. I'll change scales. This was the ×1 scale. And this is the ×10 scale. Sorry, it's a little fuzzy. Let's do this. And this is about a little over 1,100 counts per minute. Okay, and this is coming down from the rain. Now here I'm at my solar panels. I brought a paper towel, Bounty brand, 2 of them, 2 large ones. I'm going to fold it a bunch of times. I'm going to wipe down one of the solar panels, and we're going to see what it gives. Right now the background radiation is over 100. A little sideways, yeah, 150, and it bounces up and down. But that's not normal. Usually the background radiation here is around probably 100. What am I saying? 40, 50 counts per minute. Sometimes it drops down as low as 20. So here, I'm gonna start wiping this guy here. Okay, so I've just wiped down the panels. This is what it looks like, and it's a little dirty from pollution. We have a quarry to the south of us, so there's always a bit of dust. It's not actually the dirt that's radioactive; it's colorless. If I had cleaned that panel previously before the rainstorm, I would have collected very little dirt. So now I'm on the scale ×1. So let's see what that gives us. Okay, just peg the needle. Let's go second scale ×10. Let's let it settle back down again. Oh, peg the needle again. Let's settle down again. Let's try this again. There we go. And oh, we're actually a little higher. Oh, this panel is actually much higher. That's 200 times the 100 scale. So that's 20,000 counts per minute. That's even higher than the first panel I washed. Wow. Wow. Oh, this beats the all-time record for sure, which was about 10,000 a few months ago.
You know what I'm doing here. I'm going to test my downspout and see what's coming down in our rain. Wow, that's beeping. It is September 18th, 2012 here in eastern Ontario, and we're getting some rain, so I thought I would check my downspout again, see what it's reading. Whoa! Hot rain.